Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to get the rest of the rough framing for the pocket door framed in. If you've been watching the channel, you'll know that I've had a couple videos now where the sound on my camera didn't work. And that happened again today. It works part of the time. There's no way to tell when it's going to work or not. And this is the culprit. You put the camera inside of this and it plugs in right here. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is really cool for when you're out in the wind. Even in a pretty strong wind, you can just barely tell that it's windy out. It's a really awesome modification. This is called a mod, GoPro mod. Really cool when it works, but all of a sudden it doesn't work. So now I got to deal with GoPro again and try to return that. GoPro is a terrible company to try to deal with. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm using the camera's built-in mics right now, and I will be for the foreseeable future, because I'm going to guess that it's going to take forever to get this replaced, but I have really no option. An external mic is just too big for a GoPro, and these work great when they do work. Okay, so what I got to do today, I have to trim all of these shims, and for that I'm going to use, ta-da, the oscillating tool. I don't believe it's exactly the same tool we're giving away. I believe the one we're giving away is better than this. I think it's 3-speed. It has like a 3-speed right there. I'm not sure, but it's going to do the trick. So once I get those trimmed off, I'm going to start screwing in the cripples up on the top, which are right here. Very tiny little things. I got to screw them in all the way across. And then I believe I need to get the jack stud in, and then I could screw in that upper header. And that's really all I need to do today. There's another stud that goes here, and then actually all the other studs for the wall. But we'll see if I can get to that or not. So let me get those trimmed off, and then we'll get at these cripples up on top. Cleanup video you seen was kind of attached to the first intro, which of course the GoPro messed up, so you didn't see that intro. And this blade is really dull. That's what I used to cut that and a couple other things. That's why I used it to cut this, because I knew I was going to be cutting down into concrete. I think, yep, those are good. Those just need to be back behind this wall face so that I can get drywall on here at some time. Actually, I don't know if there's going to be drywall right here, because this is going to be a step. Whatever. All right, Now for the cripples. All right, my cripples are all in. Now this next piece, which is the header, that needs to be tight up against here and tight up against here. This is screwed at the bottom, but not at the top, so I could screw it nice and tight up against there. Then I can screw up into the cripples. If I start by screwing up into the cripples and it's not tight up against here, it's just going to yank the cripples over towards one end or the other, or both. So what I got to do is I'm going to clamp this in place, put my header in up on top of it, and then put a clamp on this side, and then tap the clamp until it pushes it up tight up there. Then I can throw a screw through here and yank it nice and tight to this side. Do the same on this side. Then start getting the screws into the cripples. Then I can get plumb on this board and screw that in. That way everything is nice and tight and it's not yanking anything out of place. All right, let's get this done. Okay, getting there, just about done. You could see what I was talking about now. This was yanked as tight as it could be to this stud, and then this stud here was pulled over as tight as it could be, and then this stud is attached to this stud. There's nothing to attach this stud to. This is attached to this. Now I just got to get in here and plumb this. It'll probably just take one screw. only this much of the board is onto this flat, but that's not a big deal. And it's hitting this screw here, so I'm going to take a chisel and chisel that out. I have the same thing like right there when I put this next one in. It's going to hit 2 of these, but I'll just mark the locations before I put it in. So at a minimum, I'm going to get this stud in here and finish getting this stud in, get it nice and leveled up or plumbed up. And then we'll see where we can get from there. I'm going to go have lunch and call GoPro support and see about sending back, where did that go now? Sending back my media mod. Yeah, I don't know about GoPro. They have some really good cameras, but like this Hero 9 is just crazy bad with their touchscreen. The touchscreen is horrible. It takes forever to get anything done on this camera. And before I go to lunch, I just wanted to remind you that there's still a week left on the oscillating tool giveaway. So make sure you comment and like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Next month, I'm going to be giving away a compact drill. I believe it's only about that long. Not too much smaller than the one I have, but it is a little bit smaller. And I want to get one like that as well. I have several different sizes. I have this one. I believe this is just a 1/2 inch. Or no. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference is between this one and this one. But that one's a good deal bigger. And this one is bigger yet, but this is a hammer drill. And the only time I ever use this is when I'm drilling through concrete or something like that. Otherwise, this is just kind of bulky. And then I have a real big hammer drill for drilling big holes, but that's neither here nor there. All right, I'm gonna go have lunch and then we'll get this finished up. All right, I finally got through to GoPro and they had me do some stuff. I got the media mod working, but I don't know if it's gonna continue to work. Okay, what I have to do here, I checked this and it's dead plumb. Well, I might as well show you that. Dead plumb. So, what I have to do, I have one screw in it down here. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 more screws in it, and then that should do it for this. I checked this already. That is dead level, so nothing left to do on that. So once I get that screwed to the flat stud there, then I got to take this out. I think I can do it without shutting off the power. I don't know. I have to pull this light switch to the side, take this temporary block out, and put a new stud in. But I have to make sure I notch it first for these. And like I told you before lunch, I got to make that little notch as well before I screw this back. So contacting GoPro got me a little late, so we better get going on this. Okay, all done. The hole you seen me drilling was right here, and that connects all the way through to here for my electric running down through the bottom here. Now I got to get this box in the right place. I'm going to kind of put it in between the levels. We have, like, if you come through this door, it would be at one height, and if you're here coming in from outside, it should be at a different height. 48 inches either way, so I'm going to split the difference and get that installed, and then run this wire permanently. It's just extra long now, and then I can run my other wire. That'll just come out, come over, down and across. And again, I'm not sure. I'll probably run 3-wire, number 12 3-wire, which is what this is. That way I can run both of the outlets here, and then I can run it through there for the fan for this duct here. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, it's looking good. This is really nice and sturdy. Everything is dead plumb and square, ready to go. So the next things to do, I have to notch one of these half studs. I gotta move this bracket. I gotta notch it because that stud goes right here. I have to notch for 2 pipes. The other pipe will come through and into the cabinet here. And I need to figure out exactly where the far end of the cabinet's gonna be. I have that all on the computer. I'll have to draw that up tonight so I can figure that out. I believe the cabinet is going to be right here, and this is right underneath the on-demand water heater. Pretty sure that's how it's going to be. It should be that way. Alright, but the biggest thing I have to get done tomorrow is get some blocking in here that'll accept a 1.5 inch pipe strap. And then I need to get a pipe through the wall and through the siding, and then I'll just leave it proud on the inside here, and I believe I'll just cap it off for now. But then that's gonna have an elbow, and it's gonna go through here, and it'll go to the stove at some point. I don't need to do that now. Right now I just need to get the drywall on here, get the insulation in the wall, and get the drywall on, and then I'll just have a stub of pipe sticking out that I can put the elbow on later. That's it for this wall. And then this wall, I am going to have, I believe I'll just use 1x6, so it'll be the same depth as this, and make a box. Probably I can go just 5.5 inch square on the inside. I'll glue that right to the wall right here, right in the center there. Well, probably over to the side. And then once I get that glued on and the glue's dry, I can use my oscillating tool and just cut along the edges of that and cut right through to the outside. But I won't go all the way. I won't go through the tin, and I won't go through the foam. I'll do that when it's time to run the mini split lines. So the mini split lines will come through up there, go across here, down in the cabinet. This will be drywalled already, and there's just going to be an opening down there. Then the mini split lines will go through that, and they will be mounted right out here. I'll have to pour a little concrete slab there, but that shouldn't be too hard. So once I have these 2 pieces of drywall in, drywalled all the way back to this back wall, I can actually leave this wall. This wall isn't that important. The main room is. I need to get all of these screw holes mudded up, the joints taped. I'm going to be taping the ceiling, but not with drywall stuff, just with sealer tape. This is going to get wood over the top of it. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're going to get this mudded and taped, get the wood on the ceiling, get floor in here, and then there's going to be a temporary partition wall right here. and that should be fairly easy as well. A lot of work to do out here, but I should have it done, I'm hoping by the end of next month, because I'm going to be working in the shed as well. I'm going to get that carburetor finished and try to get that tractor out of there. So if you want to see all that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.